Echo Fan Grey Wolf setting up the TikTok. Hopefully it's working. Okay. It'll be working in 3, 2, 1, I guess. Okay. So this is going to be a short live because my fingers are frozen. So we're going to do some bound fighting drills or techniques. Alright? So I'm going to get behind this pole to show you what you're not going to do first. Maybe now TikTok might be able to see. Okay, maybe TikTok can't see me. I know I got it on the brightest setting. Yep. Oh, come on. That damn light's not helping TikTok, but it's damn sure helping me go blind. Okay, TikTok, I'm sorry. Hopefully you'll be able to see me, and if not, I'm sorry. Anything you miss, you can go to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. So I just did this on YouTube, and I'm doing it on YouTube again, and I've also did this on Instagram. So anything you miss, you can go to that. These are the kicks you're not going to do when your hands are tied behind you. First, reverse tornado kick. Alright? Second, tornado kick. And thirdly, jumping spinning back. You're also not going to do your butterfly kick. Whew. You think that's bad? It only gets worse when this thing's tied behind you. So, again, if you have not had any formal training in fighting with your hands tied behind your back, please do not attempt any of the shit you're going to see. Because you can get hurt. Or you can unalive yourself without even trying. Face plants are not fun. So, as usual, we're going to go with escaping first. Alright? So, if your opponent is, the escape is that way, then you want to send your opponent that way. So, if he's coming at you, you want to use a inside to outside crescent kick with your right leg. Boom! That makes it easier for you to pop to the left and go to the exit. If that isn't going to be the way you can do it because that kick's further away, then you want to use an outside to inside crescent kick with your left leg. Boom! Sending him in that direction, pop your hips and go in this direction. If you have to stop him and there is no way and he's running at you, front kick to the chest. Boom! Down. He should bend over. If you hit him hard enough, he should bend over. Now you have options. Your best option is to get the fuck out of Dodge. However, you can knee them in the face. It's going to be a little difficult because your hands are behind your back, so that would look more like boom, step in, boom. Okay? Let's go from this side so you actually can see what the fuck that looks like. He's coming at you, boom. You put your foot down, he's already bent over, boom, take your knee to his face. Now what I did on Instagram earlier will look a little bit better and work a little bit better. So he's coming at you and you have no way out but through him. So he's coming at you and your first kick should be front kick. And you don't have to put your foot down, but if you feel comfortable putting your foot down, then side kick. Alright? But what I did for YouTube and Instagram before was front kick, side kick. Foot doesn't need to touch the ground. But the reason for doing that is because it's a lot easier for me. He's coming, boom, boom. Now the reason why I do a front and side is because it works better for me versus a front, boom, and on a side note, as I said on my YouTube and my Instagram before, is that you don't really want to do that kick. Now I know it looks cool and everything, because what you're thinking is this, boom, boom. As you see, my hands are still tied behind my back. It fucks up your balance, and if he sidesteps and sweeps my leg that's supposed to be on the ground, then I'm going to go down. But if I'm in the air with that jumping front kick, side kick, it's a good chance he can still sweep my foot, both of them, while I'm in process, which means I'm probably going to land on my arms and break them. We don't want that. Now, in the event that I have the ability to block because my hands are no longer tied behind me, There's a big difference in your balance ratio with your hands tied behind you versus tied in front of you. In front of you, you can block all day. Boom, 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 boom. For those who don't know what that is, high right, medium with knee, low. High left, medium with knee, low. I understand those 4 blocks on each side because you're going to need them. They're not going to be that way when your hands are tied behind you. Your blocking ability really solely will rely on your flexibility. I'm not flexible. This will probably get me taken out. So, no. The best thing you do with your hands tied behind is block as best you can, avoid getting hit, and try to get the fuck out of dodge. This, you have a fighting chance because your hands are tied together in front. This, you have a fighting chance, but honestly, it's not a big chance. Also, fighting don't work like the movies. Understand that shit. Real fights do not work like the movies, and most real fights last anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes. So probably 2 to 5, 7 if you're good. And you got to be real good. You got to be one of those practitioners or those prodigies, and even they can get their ass beat. Do not rely on the reputation of your black belt. It only counts in dojos and in professional settings. That's what your championships are. That's what your belts are. They only work in dojos and professional settings. I know I'm going to get some smoke from Martial Talk, but y'all can ask yourself before you come at me with the smoke. Am I right or am I wrong? Because anybody from the streets don't give a damn if you have a black belt, especially if they want to fight you. They don't give a shit if you have a black belt. They don't care. That shit means nothing to them. They don't care if you're a UFC champion. They don't care if you're anybody. If they want to fight you, that black belt means nothing to them. And if people are not teaching you that, then they probably should before they even allow you to have a black belt, or any belt for that matter. Now, with your hands in front, again, block, block, block. I'm armed because I can use this little knot in this thing to hit you in the throat with it. But I got to get through your defenses to do it, which is another thing that a lot of people don't teach you about fighting. I got to get past your defenses to beat your ass. And if you blocking everything I throw, I'm the one with the problem. In reverse, if you're throwing and I'm blocking everything you throw, you're the one with the problem. Because all I have to do is defend until I can't. And here's the thing, and this is where shit happens where people get mad. Your cardio is very important. It is very important that you have good cardio. Your strength and your skills, yeah, they secondary to when you getting that ass whooped. You know, you got cardio, you got enough energy to keep blocking, then you're good. But you got to be smart in a fight. Your hands are tied in front of you, you got to be smart. There are things that you're not going to be able to do. All right? Now, there are things you are going to be able to do. So if I block and I drop some chain punches, you see how that got struggle? So you're not going to want to do that. If I block, I'm going to try to double hit you, but I'm not going to clench my fist because I don't want to break my fingers, because your hand is the easiest bones on your body to break. I'm going to get smoked for that, but I don't care. Your hands and your feet are the easiest bones to break on the human body. You do not have to like it, but I'm not going to lie to you. They are the easiest bones to break, because if you don't know how to throw a punch properly, you are going to break your shit. All right? You can come at me with the smoke if you want, but I promise you, right guy, right chin, broken hand. All right? You don't have to believe me. So where you hit is very important. So if I'm blocking, boom, I'm striking you in the throat versus hitting you in the face. All right? Same thing like if I'm kicking and you're running at me, boom, I'm kicking you right here where your breastbone and your stomach actually meet. Not your belly, where your belly button is. This is actually your intestines. Your stomach and stuff is really right here. When you take a drink of water after watching this, where that stops, that is a fatal spot. Do not get hit there, because that's exactly where I'm targeting. So if you're coming at me, boom, I'm going to do that. Or if I have to do a jumping kick, boom, I know my target. Know your target in the fight. If you don't know your target, you're going to be the target. Know your blocks. Protect your head. Protect your belly. Protect everything. This is also going to protect you, but it can also work against you because this is a knotted rope. See that? It is a knot in there. So if it hits me here, I'm going to have a problem. If it hits me right, it's going to knock the wind out of me. At the same time, if I can catch his foot or her foot, whatever is attacking me, here, I got options. Because if their foot's like right in here, I can push it back. Or if I can get it under the heel, I can push it up. As I push up, I can sweep the feet. Yes, that's dirty as fuck, but I'm the one tied up. I can push it up. I can sweep the other foot. I can push it up and I can kick them, but my hands are tied. So is it dirty as shit or is it survival? I call it survival. I'm Cole. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I have to make this up to y'all when the weather breaks or if I can find a way to do this at my job. Thank you all for being here. I hope